got y'all right where I wanted y'all. Stacy, what up? Everybody be so quick to say shit like that. That was clickbait. I was trolling. All of the battles look the same. The same shit that happened on Sunday is the same shit I saw on the app. Fuck is y'all niggas talking about, man? I knew it. I know how y'all operate already. That's why I just troll. Yo, the battles look different on camera. You seen a nigga, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, yo. That shit look kind of different. No. Good night. No. Miss Candace, what up? K Tate, what up? Charlie Duckies, what up? Nah, that's what niggas always like to say, man. That's what niggas always like to say. All right, let's start. Av and Danny Myers. Any given Sunday 2 recap. My thoughts, not yours. All right? Let's start with Av and Danny. First of all, I want to congratulate Av and Danny Myers for setting off the night the way they did. 1,000 people in the building. You know what I mean? Great energy, great vibes. Salute to both of them brothers. I love it. First round, Danny Myers got crazy. You know what I mean? Danny had a slight little hiccup. He caught it. He got busy though. You know what I mean? Solid round. Put H on the Av. This is what I have to be. RM2MD, thank you. Keith, thank you for the GOAT props. I appreciate it. Danny also has some other great bars. First round, no, Av set the tone. I got Av edging the first. Right? Second round, Danny Myers did about 4 rebuttals in a row. 5 maybe, if I haven't mistaken. Danny's second was phenomenal. Nothing negative to say. Danny's second was phenomenal. Av's second was dope too. Yeah, he said you talking about manager fight. Something stumbles, nigga, and he stumbled. I thought that was crazy. You know what I mean? Miss Candace, my GOAT, not yours. That's a fact. So I had a 1-1 going into the third. The third round from Danny was fire. But I said this on the stream. You cannot do a drawn out scheme like that and end the round like that. You have to go back to the regular bars. You can't end it like that. If you end it like that, it goes from being crazy to very beatable. You know what I mean? He was supposed to go back and punch after that because you're ending it. You know what I mean? It's too much. It's not too many things you can say about the Av that's going to make me be like, oh my God. Like, it's a dope concept, but it's not a finisher. You know what I mean? It's not a finishing move. It's a set the tone. All right, set the tone. Now, after you set the tone, what comes after? You feel me? Like, I felt like he should have went back to the bars. But nonetheless, it was a good round. It's probably like a 7.58. You know what I mean? Av round, consistent through the whole round. You know what I mean? The higher learning bar they slept on. You should be happy another nigga got away from Rock when he was mentioning the shit with, you know what I mean, Danny's wife. All of that shit was crazy. I gave round 3 to Av pretty clear. So I had this battle being a 2-1 debatable, but I went to Av because the first round is close. But I edged Av. So I got Av 2-1. When I watched it on playback, I still had Av. But Danny went crazy. You know what I mean? It's not a loss, in my opinion, that hinders Danny from getting another opponent. It's not a loss that, you know what I mean, it can't be debated. You can give it to whoever you want. So, great battle. For me, this was battle of the night. Both of these gentlemen set the tone. They went to war. Nobody stood down. Nobody, you know what I mean, got fucked up or, you know what I mean? It was a great battle. So, salute to both of them. Keep putting on. I told niggas this was a rappers battle. You know what I mean? Yeah, they both could walk away feeling like they won. You know what I mean? And yeah, Av, this was like top 3 Av performances. You know what I mean? I told niggas he gets busy on that stage. Top 3 Av performances. Charlie Clips versus Lou Castro, man. I want to say this first and foremost. Shout out to Lou Castro. Shout out to everything that he's been doing on and off camera. Shout out to him with his acting with the gray area. We need more than that. I told him when I battled him he needed a show. The nigga needs a show, man. The nigga Luke Castro needs a show. Let me say this furthermore. If Luke Castro was battling anybody else that night, he would have fucked them up. So let's get that clear off the rip. If Luke Castro was battling anybody else that night, he would have fucked them up. This was a great Luke Castro. He was wilding. You know what I mean? Luke Castro was in rare form on any given Sunday. You know what I mean? First round, he came out the gate with the skirt off like Catholic schools. Skirt off like Marilyn Monroe. He had a lot of other crazy bars. His performance is crazy. He was dancing. Now, I mean, it's very crazy round. Now, mind you, I never heard Charlie Clips material. So niggas be thinking I be capping. I wasn't capping. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm on the balcony. I'm low-key a little nervous for Clips. I'm like, oh, this nigga dancing. Clips came right out the gate with the rebuttal, swerve and skirt off like the last time Jazz was a vert. Nigga, that sounded like it was written. That sounded like that shit was in the round. Like he knew he was about to. That's how ill that freestyle was. So that started it off crazy. Then I send you to the dark style with a sticky note saying, come back, Briz. That was crazy. The whole big dog shit, little dog shit. The pizza scheme. The whole round was, he was in his bag, man. And charismatic. That's the key. Charlie Clips knows how to weave in and out of them jokes and come back with a crazy haymaker right after. Like the way he's able to blend it is like very few are able to do that. You know what I mean? My brother, not yours. Clips clearly round one. Round two, Luke kicked up. The T-Pain shit was crazy. The Fast and the Furious shit was crazy. Second round, definitely a turn up round. You know what I mean? Like he started dancing even more. Clips came back. The reason why I can't give Lou the second is because Clips with the whip the pot, the whole snake get the bop, then the Louisiana shit, then the Wild Strong. Like, had Clips have done these jokes against somebody that's not really funny, then maybe we could go to like, but the bars. But he's battling Luke Castro, who is a comedian too. So, I felt like, it went perfect for battling somebody like Luke. So I gave Clips the second too. The closest round was the third, because I think Luke Castro wilded out in the third and Clips kind of picked up a little slow. But I gave Clips the third too, because Clips crowd control, when he was doing Amen and they started saying, when they wasn't saying nothing, the nigga Clips said, yo, it's church. I don't respect y'all to react. It's quiet in church. Amen. Like, that's hilarious. Like, for him to be self-aware, that's the key. Self-awareness. He was self-aware, knowing they wasn't going crazy, and then got him back on the side. So, you know what I mean? That was fire too. Like I said, this is a gentleman's 30. This is not like a body. You know what I mean? Because Luke Castro was wilding. He was in rare form. Shout out to Lou for being in rare form. He was in rare form. But it's still a 30. You know what I mean? It's a 30. But he got 30, then earned his respect. So we ain't mad at him. Now, I mean, he's going to prosper. But, yeah, man. I had Charlie Clips 3-0, but Lou got busy, my nigga. Like, it ain't like you could take nothing away from Lou. Like, I told niggas when I was doing the predictions, and even when I was commentating as a host, like, yo, Luke Castro's here to stay. I already know that. I already knew that. I already know, like, his caliber. He's here to stay. He's not going anywhere. He's only going to get better. And you know what I mean? I whooped his ass early. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's only up from here, Luke. Yeah, I always get them out the way before they get too dangerous. You know what I mean? I'm young, but I'm old. So, you know what I mean? I get niggas out the way early, man. You feel me? Thank you, Britt. Thank you. Next battle. Chess versus Calico. right? I see a lot of I wasn't lit either. For the people that's watching this on YouTube and the people that's watching this right now, I guess when I get hype or animated, niggas equated to me being drunk. I was sober as a bitch. I was actually tired because, you know what I mean, after what transpired with my grandma, I haven't been getting sleep, and I literally been putting the services and all the arrangements together myself. So I actually had to keep talking to stay hype. But yeah, I wasn't drunk at all. I haven't been even drinking like that. So just so y'all know that. But Chess and Calico. Right now, this is the interesting thing with Chess and Calico. I appreciate everybody showing love about my grandma. Good looking. This is the interesting thing with Chess and Calico, because so many people are discussing this battle and talking about it, right? So here's my take on it. Round 1 from Chess was fire. Fire. Chess was wilding in his first round. But it's a certain time period that I feel like needs to be given when a situation like a choke or, you know what I mean, him throwing up happens. It was 2 minutes. By default, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a throw up right back at it. It was a brief intermission. Like, it stopped. Like, for me, you got to take points away from that. Me and Jay Black was both up there. Like, yo, it's kind of like, as long as Cal ain't terrible, he's going to get the first. And then Cal's round was, it's not, we're not going to say like, oh yeah, Cal had a decent round. Calico was wildin'. This is like top 5 Calico performances ever. So when a battle is, when both niggas are fire, you have to go with the slightest thing to give the person the edge. Am I off or am I on? Now I mean, like, that's how I judge battles. Now I mean, if 2 niggas is wildin', I'm gonna go off of the slightest thing that I can edge it to somebody else, because that's the deciding factor. So for me, the deciding factor was Chess taking too long to get to the round. Like, it threw away the momentum. And like, if we back in the days on the street corner, it's a time on your round. If we in Fight Club, international P is saying 60. So I can't give him that round. Like, as hot as the round was, I can't give it to him due to that alone. And then you gotta think, it's like Cal's whole round was about him doing it. So when he did it, it's like, how can you not give Cal that round? Like, Cal predicted what he was gonna do, and he wound up doing it. So that made the round even crazier. Like, so you can't give him that round. It's like, I said you was gonna do this, you did it, and it's in the round that I said you would do it. And aside from that, the whole chess scheme that Cal had with the night you took a L, that shit was crazy. The kid yourself, yeah, kids himself, like, Cal had some quotable shit. I gave Calico the first round. Chess was wildin' though. Had Chess not thrown up, we would have a different discussion. You know what I mean? But he did, and Calico was wildin'. Chess second round rebuttal, crazy. Crazy. Chess second round rebuttal, I threw up to show you that this is the old Chess, crazy. Phenomenal. Phenomenal body of work. Phenomenal. Whole second round when he was talking about Black Mafia, blackface, and, you know what I mean, breaking it down with the fatherhood, and you glorified at your fatherhood. The whole shit he was doing was crazy. Now I mean, Chess second round is phenomenal. Now I mean, if we got a bar chart, it's up there with rounds of the night. Like, rounds of the night. You know what I mean? I gave Chess the second round. Third round, Cal's second round was fire too. Cal's second round was fire too. Third round, Chess had some crazy material. He threw up. Calico, I mean, not throw up, he choked in that round. Calico's third was crazy. Yeah, the second is close. Like, if you argue this is a 30 for Cal, I'm not mad at that. Me personally, I gave Chess the second. I gave Calico the third clearly. Know what I mean? Mike P, what up, bro? I gave Calico the third clearly. This is a clear battle for Calico. We not arguing, it's not debatable. Know what I mean? And I had Chess going into it. So y'all know me, I keep it real. Know what I mean? I had Chess going into it. Chess had me even more convinced after Cal ain't show up to the face off, and Chess was talking insane at the face off. Now I mean, I had Chess. I'm like, oh yeah, Chess is young and hungry. Cal looked like he's somewhere, you know what I mean, eating, not taking this shit serious. I had Chess, but I was wrong. Calico showed again, like, yo, niggas gotta stop. Like, I never slept on it. You know what I mean? Again, you know what I mean? Shout out to Cal, but he's also somebody I got on my man too. I'm a little different, but Cal is difficult to beat. Now, I mean, niggas think, yeah, Cal just be talking, but it's hard to get away from that, man. Like, Cal goes against them niggas you think can't get right with him, and he gets right with him. Like, I'll tell y'all a quick backstory. Yo, we was at Beasley's house before Summer Madness 5. Yeah, I got it right. Summer Madness 5. And Calico spit Me, Sean, and Rain his first round for Tay-Rock. And I remember this shit like yesterday. Me and Sean looked at each other like, yo, this nigga is going to die tomorrow with this shit. What is he talking about? He's just talking. Like, I would have bet, I was gambling at this time too. I'd have bet everything on the house this nigga is going to get fucked up by Tay-Rock. I'm like, he got that for Rock in New York, in Irving Plaza? Oh, Tay-Rock is going to get him out of here. The next day, we standing in the building and the whole round is shaking it. I looked at Sean like, oh, we gotta take notes. There's something here that we missing. How was this shit so whack yesterday? And this shit is rocking the building. That moment is when I stopped doubting Calico. Cause he's strategic, he's technical, and he has it figured out. K Walker, you need to be watching every battle of every nigga that's top 10 taking notes. You have a lot of notes to take. If you just started taking notes now, your book will be, I mean, trust me, your notes will get you through college. That's what you're going to need to battle me. I mean, you have to take notes of every URL battle. Shout out to K Walker, though. But no, like, all joking aside, though, Calico is one of the most, like, and I don't want to say scary because I think it's that, but one of the most slept on, underrated battle rappers, because you can't just go in there with the basic shit and beat Cal. Even the mind games, like, you're not gonna rattle Calico, you're not gonna get him out of his character, you're not gonna make him act erratic. Like, he got it all there. He's an Aries, so you know what I mean, it's no surprise. You know what I mean? Shout out to my fellow Aries brothers, Calico, Clips. It was looking in rare form on Saturday, man. I'm on Sunday. Sorry, excuse me. With that being said, yeah, man, Calico and Easy, they doing the event in Philly, but tell Easy to go to Detroit though. How about that? How about that, Rashad? Take a trip out to Detroit, man. I've been out there before. Shit was foul. Let's see if y'all caught that. I mean, Easy versus Calico, though. I do want to see that battle, all joking aside. I mean, Easy is on a phenomenal run. 10-0 on the app. It's wildin'. Me and Cal battled in Queens. You know what I mean? Surf versus Cortez. Yo, that shit was a classic, yo. You know what I mean? Like, round 1 is debatable. Round 2, I might edge it to call. And round 3, I was kind of leaning towards Surf a little bit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Cole went in there and did what he had to do, my nigga. Like, it's definitely not going to get voted. And this is one of the best Cortezes I've seen. You know what I mean? Like, Cortez performance. You know what I mean? He was doing the Sosa and the Merengue. You know what I mean? Surf lockpicked the door a couple times. It was a great battle. I mean, how y'all call it? What y'all mean? Oh. Good night. Good night. Nah, yo, I'm glad everybody's safe. Not me, because I didn't know about the situation till I got out. Like, they was literally just telling us the show was over while we up there. So when I found out actually what happened, I'm glad everybody got out there safe and sound. And nobody really got hurt. You know what I mean? Well, somebody did, but nobody died. Let me say that. You know what I mean? Fortunately. So with that being said, I hope Cortez and Surf get rescheduled. But now I'm just trying to figure out like for what card. Like, you can't throw them on Kings versus Queens. That looks crazy. The Philly card, I don't know how I feel about Cortez and Surf in Philly. I don't know, but that's why this is not my job. This is URL, so they will figure it out. Luckily for me, I just get to sit here and battle and host. I don't got to do that tough job of figuring out where this shit is happening at. But it definitely got to go down. One thing I was upset with hosting, and I'm gonna just get this off right now. I wanted battles to get announced for Kings vs. Queens. Like, when they sat there and played the trailer, I'm like, okay, Jazz, Geechee, okay, yeah. I remember when y'all announced that, weeks ago, right? Where are the rest of the battles? Good night. Sitting there like, why am I announcing this shit? And then the trailer kept going on. Then it's different pictures of them. So Jazz posing like this, then Geechee posing like this, then Jazz like this, then Geechee like this, then they like this. Like, I'm like, oh, I get it. I know they here tonight. Where are the rest of the battles? Good night. Now, man, I don't know, man. You know, I call it like I see it, man. It was no reason to drop another trailer to tell me the same thing. Yes, it's happening in Charlotte, North Carolina. You can get your tickets at Fevo.com, and this is the main event. Where are the rest of the battles? And it's going down on April 30th. I know. Good night. That was crazy, man. That was probably my biggest disappointment the whole night, man. Cause I'm like, they tell us ahead of time. Sasha, I'll be out there. They tell us ahead of time, like, the rundown for the show. So they're like, y'all gonna talk here, y'all gonna say this, and then we gonna cut to a trailer of Kings vs. Queens. I got excited. I'm like, all right, the world's about to know the rest of this card. Niggas about to be hyped in the build tonight. This shit gonna be lit. And after the trailer, we knew everything we knew before the trailer. Good night. Yeah, it's going down in Charlotte, man. I love Charlotte too. Charlotte had a great crowd with Summer Impact, man. That was one of the best crowds ever, I think. You know what I mean?